Links are the currency of the web. So when one site links to another site, it gives it a vote that that site is important to Google. So building links is an important strategy for SEO, but how do you know who links to your competitors? And wouldn't it be awesome if there were some tools that would help you reverse engineer their strategies? In this video, I'm going to go into the Open Site Explorer tool as well as the Bing Webmaster Tools tool for links, and I'm going to show you how to reverse engineer the link strategy of your competitors. Let's get started. Welcome back. We're going to look at link building. The whole concept is your competitors are doing better than you, or at least as well as you are, and wouldn't it be awesome if there were some tools and tips and techniques to reverse engineer how they're building their links, how they're getting other people to link to you. So the code is 2999N, so 2999-N as in Nancy. That's also in the YouTube description. That's going to get you to all the materials referenced in this little YouTube. And we're going into links. So let's drill down and let's get started. So I did some searching. I sort of chose a sample search. So here's a search for industrial fans. So sort of review your SEO. Industrial fans, you know, that's the search. Here's Grainger at the top, Air King Limited, etc. And I chose a couple of the winners. So take your searches, do your searches that are relevant to you, look at your winners, your ones, your twos, your threes, your fours, you know, people in those top 3 positions. And then what you're going to do is you're going to look at the inbound links, especially to their domain. So here's globalindustrial.com. We'll look at links to that company. Here's Grainger.com. That's the #1 top SEO result, top organic result for the search industrial fans. Okay, so first step, do some searches, find some winners, and you're going to then reverse engineer how did they build their links. Okay, so I'm going to go to Open Site Explorer. This is one of the very best tools for this. Now I have a paid account, costs about $99 a month. There's also a free account. The free account will get you maybe 3 to 10 links. It's pretty useful as well. So sort of free and paid. I'm also going to show you the Bing tool, which is free. So I really like Open Site Explorer. If you have the budget, you can sign it for a month, use it, and then turn it off. So that's another sort of low budget strategy. Turn it on when you're doing link building. Okay, so I'm logged into the tool. I'm going to take Grainger.com. I'm going to take their domain. And then I'm going to go over to Open Site Explorer and I'm going to put them in with their www, and I'm going to hit search. So what this tool does is this tool looks at a competitor and it reverse engineers who is linking to that particular website. Okay. All right. So we've got the tool. You put your competitor's domain in up here. So just some ideas about the tool. This 81, that's the domain authority. That's how important the domain is on a scale from 0 to 100. 81 is a very big deal. That is a high-ranking page. That's kind of like the pecking order in high school or a FICO credit score. You can use this as a metric of your own website and measure over time. Do you climb up the rank? Do you climb that number bigger? That means you're building links, you're doing well. The other big number to pay attention to is the linking root domains. This is the number of other websites. So 2,580 other websites have essentially voted and said to Google, Grainger is cool, Grainger is awesome. Put Grainger at the top of search. Now, the Google tools are terrible for this. Google does not really want people to look at links, so they have tools and Webmaster Tools. They're not very useful. You need to use a third-party tool to reverse engineer a competitor, the Moz Open Site Explorer being one of your better tools. Okay, so now let's look. So what you do is you put the domain in here, and then you go down and you look at who's linking to them, and basically you're looking for complementary websites, websites that would also link to you, and then you're looking for their link strategy, their ideas. Okay, so let's look at this guy here, and let's talk about link anchor text for a second. This is what the link is about, the keywords. This is the authority of the site linking to them. All right, so let's look over here at Great Place to Work. And let's open that up. So what this is saying is somewhere on this page there's a link to Grainger.com, and you can usually do like a Control F as in Frank and type in Grainger, and you can usually find it. And the tool actually tells you if it's a follow or no follow link. It tells you if it's a no follow, which is a not good link, doesn't pass page rank, it'll tell you that. So here's the idea. They got on this list of great places to work for. Now, the question is, can you get on the list? How do you get on the list? This is where you've got to put your homework on when you build links. You've got to go out there and look for opportunities. So hire some interns, etc. Or look at this and go, well, maybe we're a Seattle-based business, or we're located in Omaha, and the local newspaper produces an index of the best places to work in Omaha. So start writing down a list of link ideas and then look for those opportunities, even if this particular opportunity isn't relevant. So that's one there. Now let's look at what else we see here. Let's just sort of go down here and let's see. Let's look at the Carbon Fund blog. Okay, so this blog links to Grainger. Okay, so where does it link? We're going to try to find it somewhere. See where that link is. Okay, right down here. Here is Grainger, I think, right? Maybe that's not Grainger. You got to kind of look around. I thought that was Grainger. Let's look over here. Maybe it's a sponsor. If you can't find it, right-click, View Page Source, Control F, as in Frank, type in the domain, and you'll see here, okay, so this is the link. Somewhere in there is the link, or maybe that's not the link. Okay, this one doesn't really have a good link, so that's fine. Sometimes the tool is not perfect, so we'll ignore that one. So we're just sort of looking. Let's look at what else we can see here. Let's sort of go down and just sort of look. You're looking for who links to them, okay? Let's look at this guy right here. So it takes time. We have a very short video. So you got to go look and see. So probably they're a sponsor of this conference, or they're included. Let's do Control F. F as in Frank. Let's put in Grainger and see. Okay, so breakout session. So here's the link. So then what's your takeaway here? Hey boss, do we go to any conferences? If we do go to a conference, we need to get a link. Did you speak at a conference? Do we get a link? You can see that they've done their homework. They gave some sort of talk at the 212 long ago, 500 years ago, BMA conference, but they still had that link, and Google's counting that link as a vote. So that's what you're doing, is looking through and seeing who links to them. Here's a speaker. So probably they were a speaker at the Adobe Summit. They made sure to get that link. Go and look down at what now here's a nofollow link. So that means that link has no value in terms of SEO. Go to page 2. Look through here and see what else you can see on here. Occasionally you'll see philanthropy links. You'll see where they're a sponsor of a particular philanthropy. So that's sort of an example there. Let's quickly pop somebody else into the tool. So let's look at number 2. Let's look at Industrial Fans Direct. So this takes a lot of time. What I'd recommend is you create a Word document, Notepad document, and what you're looking for, and I have them listed here, you're looking for blogs that link to the competitor, news resources that link to the competitor, directories that link to the competitor, philanthropy ideas of the competitor, link bait if they created something useful. Look for complementary websites. These are sites that would also link to you. So a blog that wrote about industrial fans that linked to Grainger might also link to your company, ABC, fans, etc. Link ideas, you're sort of looking through the prism, how did they build it? Now let's look at this guy here. Let's put the other guy into the tool, Control V, Industrial Fans Direct. Remember that 81. Let's see what they are. Wait for them to load here. They're a 24, so they're significantly less important. But they're already number 2. So let's go look and see who links to them. High Power Supply Sitemap. So that links over to them. Let's look at that. Sitemap, and that's linking to Industrial Fans Direct. So somewhere on this page is Industrial Fans Direct. Control F, find it, Industrial Fans Direct. And then let's see, sometimes the tool is not perfect. Doesn't look like it has the link there. Sometimes the tool just isn't perfect. Sometimes the link was here, it removed, etc. So you just got to do your homework back and forth. So that's Open Site Explorer. You're looking to see who linked to the competitor. Could you reverse engineer their links? Now let's take a look at the Bing tool. So the Open Site Explorer tool is $99 a month. Let's look at the Bing tool. So Bing, for free, has a really awesome link tool. So I'm going to sign into Bing Webmaster Tools. I have the link for you in the video. Sign up for Webmaster Tools. Get your free account at Bing. It's still useful. It's #2 search engine, all that jazz, or #3 after YouTube. Let's click Sign In. So I'm going to sign into my Bing account, and over here on the left, Diagnostics and Tools, I'm going to click on Link Explorer. Now here again, I'm going to put in that competitor. So this is the same idea, it's just a different tool. This is a free tool. It doesn't tell you the whole Nofollow thing. It doesn't give you the link anchor text, but still useful. Okay, so here's Grainger.com. I put into Link Explorer, and then I can go and I can look. I can actually export their links. I can do lots of homework on their links. Now let's open up this first link. Click on the little guy there, and see there, national sponsor. So what does that tell you about Grainger's link strategy? They go out and sponsor charities, and in exchange they get their icon and they get a link on that page. So Open Site Explorer is another way. Put a competitor in and then just go and look who is linking to them. Here's a blog link. Supply link by Grainger. So they created a blog and they link to from their blog to themselves, and this counts as a link. So they've sponsored their own blogs. So the homework, the idea here is use the tools, put the competitors in, reverse engineer their strategies, and try to figure out who's linking to that competitor, and that helps you get your mind around your own link building strategy. Final thing, I have a link here to the Google help file on the nofollow attribute. If you haven't taken our classes, you don't really understand what is this whole nofollow thing. This is Matt Cutts of Google, and he's explaining that links are like votes, and if the nofollow tag is there, the vote is not counted. So I have that link in there as well. So that, my dear friends, is a review of Open Site Explorer, a little bit around the Bing tool, all about figuring out who links to your competitors with the idea of reverse engineering, duplicating, making your strategy as smart or better than your competitors by looking beneath the curtain at how they are building links. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel, sign up for all our free goodies. If you're an existing student, shout out to you. Awesome, you're doing your homework. Best of link building to you.